Hello my friends, I'm Delta and today is episode 50 of this bullshit I call my channel. So, technically this is episode 51 because of the Ben Franklin episode. I'm not counting that as an episode. I count it as a special episode because it's 4th of July, bullshit. This is my channel, I can count whatever the hell I want to. If you've seen the first video, firstly, I'm sorry for the bad quality. It's improved. I've got better lighting. I've got a better microphone. You can see the things I'm going to talk about now. Now I'm going to say this first. I don't know if every Games Workshop will do this promotion. If they do, then good. If they don't, then fuck. Here I have the coin collecting book. It's thin. It's a coin. It's not going to be, a box. At least here in the UK, you have to spend at least £60, $60, whatever the fuck you want to say. You have to spend 60 of the currency to get a coin. So each month they do a free coin. Well, free. You have to spend 60 quid, obviously, to get it. You do get a free model. You don't have to spend anything to get. I think they have a blog post somewhere that just says, okay, so here's the coin, the model for this month. Here's any updates and shit. Pretty simple. Check that and you can get a free model every month. You don't have to fucking spend anything. Now, one thing I absolutely love is that these things are free because you need them with the coins, unless you just want to keep them in the little packaging they come in and just stack them up like a fucking weird tower. You can play shit Jenga. But these, hopefully, you can now see a little bit better. I recommend if you're gonna get one of these, pick up two, because it's always good to have one you need and then one in reserve just in case you need it, and believe me, you will need it. For example, this one only has one coin. You might be wondering, why does it only have one coin? The coins are finicky, and by that I mean sometimes they're too thick or too thin. One beneath it has two spaces. The coin is too thin to fit in here. It's like 1 millimeter. It's like an eighth of a millimeter, and it keeps falling out. The Tyranny coin was my very first one that had that issue, and I had to get like 3 fucking books just to get one that can actually fit it in. Apart from one, all of these I've gotten from the promotion. If you want a very specific one you want, look on eBay, try and get it as cheap as possible, brand new. That's what I did for my Crux Terminatus. However, if you need to get something that costs upwards of £50, $50, whatever, what I recommend doing is, if you need to get either a model or a bunch of paint or anything like that, calculate the total, see how much more you need, and then think, do I need to get this coin, or can I just leave it for another time when I need something else to boost up to that coin price? Not every day, because that would literally drain my bank account and I've got too many Transformers shit to pay for. But I think, okay, what model am I doing next? What paints do I need? Do I have enough primer for it? Work it out logistically, and then see if I get an extra paint, an extra paintbrush, whatever, can I get to that price and get the coin? Because if you're going to get things from there anyway, you might as well get a coin. And yeah, like most of these are ones I got from the promotion. Some of them are kind of rare nowadays. Either they no longer are in production, or right there. Can you see? Shiny, blinding. White Dwarf. The 500th coin. Well, 500th issue commemorative coin thingy. That was probably the last coin in the shop. Same with Skaven, because they only are there until stocks last. So if they're gone, you can only get them on eBay then. And that's what happened with my Crux Terminatus. I love that design. It's such a good design. Yet, now you can only get it on eBay. £10. $10 compared to 60 for each of these. You can see which one will be better for money. I've got practically 3 books of these full up of coins. If I didn't have a problem, it's plain as fucking day. I've already done this video, but the audio quality is bad. Seriously, the music blasts and overpowers my voice. This one won't be like that, hopefully. Knowing YouTube, it probably will be because they hate me. But I felt like this was a really good video to remake and remaster. Make it better, improve it. I'm not sure what things I said in the first one If I've rehashed the entire video, then bugger. If I haven't, I've actually added new stuff, then good. As much as I love this, like, I love this hobby in general, it is expensive as hell. If each one of these costs 60, just this, minus two of the coins, that costs 600. I've been doing this since 2018. It's 2025. It's not an excuse, it's just me saying I've been in this thing. Now, before I get into like a billion rambly topics, I'm going to end it now by leaving off one last bit of advice. If you have a very specific coin you've seen in this book, or, you know, any of the ones I've shown off, definitely look on eBay to get them. Because they're a hell of a lot cheaper to get on eBay than from the store. Especially because most of these ones are not available anymore. Goth Rocker, that was only available, I think, 2019, 2020. Long time ago, not available. Death Guard, not available. Cadia, not available. They're all gone. They're all gone like Cadia. Yay!